New York Post sports columnist Steve Serby caught up with Hall of Fame broadcaster Bob Costas for his weekly Q&A. Now we're going to catch up with Steve for the final Sundays with Serby of 2023. Steve, how are you doing? Happy New Year's Eve.
Well, same to you and same to the New York Post crew and the SNY crew.
Yes, hopefully everybody is having a good New Year's Eve and ready for the new year. I know that you are, and a great get for you talking to the legendary Bob Costas. And Steve, you asked Costas about Tom Brady joining the Fox football broadcast team next season. What was his thoughts on the move for Brady going to the broadcast booth?
Well, he thinks that it would be a better fit for Brady to be in the studio because of the glamour factor, number one, plus the fact there's less preparation involved. Not that Brady is ever underprepared or doesn't enjoy the preparation, but it would be less of a strain on him to be in the studio. And he also recommended that Brady watch Derek Jeter in the postseason because Jeter was more critical than we've ever seen Jeter or heard Jeter. And Brady is going to have to be somewhat critical. If you're on TV, that's part of the gig. So that was his advice from Bob Costas, who, like you said, legendary Hall of Fame broadcaster, announcer. And Brady, I think, will do well with Fox, but he ought to take Mr. Costas's advice.
Yeah, Mr. Costas is a good person to listen to when it comes to sports broadcasting. He knows a few things. I think he knows a couple of things there. Now, Steve, you asked the Hall of Fame broadcaster a wide variety of questions. What answer did you find the most revealing from Costas?
Oh, there were many. Costas is so insightful. He's seen it all. He's done just about everything. I liked I asked him if he were NFL commissioner, what would he do? And he would say, he told me that if the score's 31-3, have the players stop celebrating first downs in the fourth quarter or touchdowns even. And I like the fact that he wants to eliminate the ghost runner in the 11th inning. Look, the guy he's a very wise man. And I asked him also what his all-time favorite, all-time greatest MLB team, and he said the 98 Yankees over the 61 Yankees. I asked him his all-time NFL team. He picked the perfect Patriots, who lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl, and his all-time greatest NBA team, Birds, Celtics, or Magic's Lakers. And Dex, let me ask you those same questions. What's your all-time NBA team?
I got to go with the 96 Bulls. As much as they caused me pain in my youth being a Knicks fan, I got to go with the 96 Bulls there as the greatest NBA team that I've seen. We're going with teams that I've seen, correct? I've watched play. Is that criteria here? Okay.
Yeah. Over the 2023 Pistons.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with the 96 Bulls.
Yeah.
There, I think.
All right.
So.
How about your all-time NFL team?
NFL team, and it's funny, I thought about this with what Bob said. I thought about the Patriots that went undefeated, but I can't put them in greatest because they didn't win the Super Bowl. They're the greatest team in the regular season I've seen. So I'm going to go with the 93 Cowboys as the best football team that I've seen. I think at the end of that three-peat, they were just too dominant. So I'm going to go with the 93 Cowboys.
All right, good answer. And the all-time MLB team in Dexter Henry's world.
I'm going to go with the 98 Yankees on that one. That's the best baseball team I've ever seen. I'm going with the 98 Yankees there. Got to.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good answer. I also was intrigued by his answer to the question about full-time NFL referees. And he says because of the frame-by-frame technology we have now, there will always be controversy. And then there's the gambling factor. And I asked him, does he think a gambling scandal in the NFL is inevitable? And he said, not inevitable, but possible, because there's so many people, players and officials, who can be influenced.
Yeah, no, very interesting stuff, and he had a lot of things to say. You asked him so many questions. This was maybe as a wide of a spectrum in terms of a Q&A as I've seen from you, Mr. Serby, but it was a good one that you had with the legendary Bob Costas, the Hall of Fame broadcaster. Another legendary performance from Steve Serby with his weekly Q&A. Go check that out at nypost.com. Steve, I'm going to wish you a happy new year. The next time we do this, it'll be 2024. Looking forward to seeing you then.
Well, looking forward to watching this Rams-Giants game today and then heading to the GW Bridge and getting engulfed in New Year's Eve traffic.
Yeah, that's never fun. You and I always talk about the traffic. We know that's never fun.
No, but certainly fun doing these with you. You're a true pros pro.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Happy New Year once again.
Happy New Year.